Hello friends, and welcome back to Mrs. Carnes and Me. Today we head back to Missouri from New Mexico. Saddle up for some hip art, authentic Texas barbecue, and nods to the Wild West as we explore Dallas Love Field, one of the busiest Southwest hubs in the United States. It's a very chilly morning this morning when we're leaving. He's getting the bags all loaded. You had such a good time. Sad to leave. Always is sad to leave. Off to the airport we go.
I-25 south for 60 miles.
Our early morning drive back to Albuquerque was beautiful and thankfully uneventful. I enjoyed getting to see the hot air balloons this area is famous for. The Albuquerque International Sunport is known for its distinct southwestern cultural decor, and it's the largest commercial airport in New Mexico. We are flying on Southwest Airlines today. I did enjoy walking through this beautiful airport. Well, I was going to say, since we don't have a lounge to visit, this is out of the ordinary. We're having a breakfast from the Black Mesa Coffee Company. There they are. I ordered the chili and apple Danish. Yeah, green chili and apple Danish. What'd you order?
Blueberry, of course.
Blueberry. So
I have a mocha and Mrs. Carnes has a caramel latte.
yeah, so we're having our breakfast.
The lounge in the Albuquerque airport.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're connecting in Dallas before we go back to St. Louis, and unfortunately, there's no lounge at Love Field in Dallas.
Interesting.
It's,
Yeah.
pretty well a Southwest hub only. Southwest not a lounge partner with anyone. So
Yeah.
this is the one of the little downsides of flying with Southwest is that there's no lounge.
But we haven't done this in a while, so this is interesting to do this. And I'm getting to try a new Danish.
A table directly in the middle of the airport, so I'm surrounded on all sides. I've got a good view of all the things that happen in an airport.
Did you not want to sit here?
It's fine. What do you think?
I like it.
Can you taste the chili and the apple though? And a good, interesting combination.
It's a good combination.
It may be the last one you ever eat. Who knows?
Who knows? It's good though. It's got a smidge of heat, but not bad. And that sweet heat, pretty good. And this pastry, as you can see, is super flaky.
Good striations.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Mary Berry would approve.
Probably. Off we go. Today we are flying on a Boeing 737-700 from Albuquerque, New Mexico to Dallas, Texas. This flight was 1 hour and 45 minutes long, and during the flight we did receive a standard Southwest in-flight snack. The views from the window were beautiful and the flight smooth and uneventful.
On behalf of this Dallas-based flight crew at Southwest Airlines, we'd like to be the first to welcome you to our home base, Dallas Love. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened. When the captain does turn off that fasten seatbelt sign, please use caution to open those overhead bins.
We've landed at Dallas Love Field and have a layover long enough for some lunch and a little exploring.
So what are you eating?
I'm eating a WhatABurger. WhatABurger. Eating a WhatABurger.
Is this your first WhatABurger experience?
It's my very first time. My first WhatABurger.
Trying to show the burger, not your mouth. That looks good. Check back in when we're done. We'll see what she thinks. So, in all of our travels, in all the places we've been, Mrs. Carnes and me think this is the very first time that we've ever been to Love Field here in Dallas.
Yeah.
And as you know, this is a Southwest trip. We earned the companion pass. We talked about that earlier, so we flew on points and just taxes today. And if you're flying on Southwest, there's a pretty good chance that if you're connecting somewhere, you're going to go through Dallas. This is their hub. This is their hub field. I thought this was only for Southwest planes, but I just heard an announcement that Alaska Airlines flight was leaving. So here's our observations about Love Field. It's very clean, looks new, very busy. There's tons of connecting flights going in and out of here. This is the Southwest hub, as I said, and so it kind of stands to reason that it's going to be a very, very busy airport. So as you know, we had lunch at WhatABurger. Mrs. Carnes, what did you think?
I liked it. It was good. I liked the French fries. I liked thin fries, so they were good. I liked the burger, except they forgot to put the mayo, and they did put cheese. So I peeled the cheese off, got some mayo, then it was perfect.
I do not like thin fries. I would much rather have a hearty, meaty fry. But it was a very, very good lunch, and it certainly will get us, fuel our bellies enough to get us back to St. Louis.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Very good.
You like the airport?
Yeah, I like the airport. It's very nice. Very
Great.
Clean, new, big, that kind of thing. Yeah.
So we're flying on a 737 MAX. That's the plane that's been in the news for not very good reasons over the last few months. We've flown on them a few times before. We're not anticipating any issues. It's an hour-and-a-half flight back to St. Louis. We'll see you back in Missouri. After a short time browsing the stores inside the airport, we found ourselves in the A boarding group for our flight back to St. Louis. Since 2002, Southwest has employed a boarding strategy of not assigning seats. Some folks love it, some folks hate it, but it will be changing to a more conventional seating process later in 2025. We found ourselves today on a 3-year-old Boeing 737-800 for our short trip back to St. Louis. There are 175 seats on this plane, arranged in a 3-3 configuration. We found the hard product to be very nice and in excellent condition. The plane has individual air vents.
The seats are much nicer on this plane.
And the seats, mirroring a lot of economy-type flights, have a 17.8-inch width and 32-inch pitch. My XXL size body certainly would have preferred a little more space. We found a sturdy, clean tray table at each seat. On today's flight, Mrs. Carnes and me won the empty middle seat lottery. The bathroom on our 737-800 was on the slightly smaller size. It did have a changing table. Soap, towels, and we found it to be very clean.
On behalf of this flight crew, Southwest Airlines, welcome to St. Louis. Please maintain with your seatbelt fastened. Seat back and tray tables are full of right.
Southwest utilizes Terminal 2 in St. Louis. In Terminal 2, there are only 2 baggage carousels, and with Southwest being a hub in St. Louis, there are usually multiple flights arriving at the same time. As a result, it can be both crowded and very busy. We did so very much enjoy our visit to state number 42, New Mexico, the land of enchantment. And we found Santa Fe, the city different, to be just that, and would absolutely recommend everyone to visit. Tune in next week as we journey back to Branson, Missouri. We know that we are living the good life, and we hope that you are too. Until we meet again, cheers.